of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. In charge of the Cardinals, that is head coach Jonathan Gannon. His side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. Facing off against him, that's the head coach of the Cowboys. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott, joined by my partner Brock Hewer. It's going to be Chad Ryland to get us started. And we're off in Arlington. Returning in from the 16. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams.
He didn't get the full chance to build on his MVP runner-up season. An injury ended 2024 after just 8 games. Dak's got a few more weapons around him. He's got a new head coach, a play caller, and at this stage of his career, he's got to make the most of it.
And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
Dak off the play fake.
The 32-yard line.
He's got it in the red zone. Has some room to work. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Williams crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the 7th-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Got his man, that's Zay Jones. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First down. First and 10.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
QB keeping it here, the second down option. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Murray on third down. It's caught by Harrison. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the 16. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Looking to his fullback now. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They take the hands off. Now Prescott. Complete out to the right side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Prescott here from the gun. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And Prescott finds him a first as he slides down to end the run.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him. The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Second and 6 at the Cardinals' 26-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Cowboys break the tie here in the first. Javonte Williams, the touchdown.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
third and long for him here. Here's a screen. It's Connor. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First and 10. Murray. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. All set now. First and 10.
11 more yards.
Connor trying the right side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Pass is caught at the 9! And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Another Cardinals first down. First and goal, Arizona.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a one-point game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 14. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 45-yard line.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 4 yards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He's across midfield.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Incomplete. Buda Baker there on the coverage.
Third and long. They're going to throw. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Draw play. This is Williams. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Throws caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5.
Brought down at the 2-yard
Ball at the 2
line.
here for 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Prescott takes off with it. Behind the line, he lost that football. And the Cardinals pick it up. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. The 40. Hits the 20. And Arizona takes it back for a touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the turnover into a lead. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. The return starts at the 18. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Working from the pistol, Prescott. He can run it. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Josh Sweat making the stop. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Cowboys butting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 28-yard line.
I get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Murray to throw here on third. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Cowboys offense headed out there. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
37-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. That's Jonathan Mingo, complete. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
And the Cowboys first down.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking first down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off his upcoming 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. They'll punch it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Cowboys about set to take over. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Prescott is hit, he lost the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long. Dak to the air here. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I just hear the sound. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
That's interference. Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Connor here from the gun. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Catch made. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. It's a James Conner touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 14. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. New set of downs for them from the 31. First down, here's Dak. That's going to be cut by Mingo. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Dak out of the pistol. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air, Prescott. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. So first down from the 41.
41-yard line.
Prescott takes off with it. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Prescott here from the gun. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Cowboys first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
From the gun is Prescott. He's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie us up 28-all. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. Things going well so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Arizona has the football first to start the third, and here comes its offense. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Third down and 10.
Murray on third down. Across the line, he's going to run for it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
The Cardinals out for the punt. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing...
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Straight ahead with Williams. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
15-yard line. Brings up third down.
3rd and long for him here. He's making a bid for it. And this one doesn't go far. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, it's play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Taken in by Tip Ryman. And he has this down to the 34. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Cardinals.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
There's a screen. It's Connor. He's across the 20, still going. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
And the Cardinals first down.
The first down carry for Connor. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 3rd quarter lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors.
For Arizona.
Returning it from the 16. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Setting him on the dive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Now a stoppage after that play, and that is Trey McBride in some pain. Medical staff headed out. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's Kyler to throw. Throw caught at the 6. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
3 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Connor does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do.
He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 13-point lead.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that.
Ooh, snaps a little slow. And the kick is blocked. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Fielded at the 14. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A 3rd down run with Blue. He's drive forward, halted after a couple of yards. Brought down by the 16th pick in this year's NFL draft. Tackle made by Walter Nolan.
That's a gain of 3. It's
Prescott now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick down in it at the 1. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Connor gets it here to begin the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Get a good push. Get a good gain. Get some positive yards. Job well done.
Caught by Connor out of the backfield. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
The Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's
now Kyler. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Throwing again. Murray. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's going to have them up to that 23. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Cardinals, 1st down. A gain of 12. And the Cardinal 1st down.
Now Murray on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Setting up the running back screen. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one. I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. Just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Cardinals football, and they'll start the fourth quarter up by a couple of scores, too. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Again, it's Murray to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. They'll run here following the penalty. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Murray. Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Murray. He's got Jones for the completion. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a gain of 8. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Another Cardinals first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Arizona.
Straight ahead, it's Connor. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Kyler looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And this one is launched downfield. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win. Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the fourth, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Kick taken in here at the 17. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Williams to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Tackled at the 40-yard line.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On second down, it's Williams again. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. So just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Drops this one down here for Williams. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
12 yards. That's another Cowboys.
First down, here's Dak. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
17 more yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Now Dak to throw. Makes the catch. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third
and goal. Prescott. Screen here for Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they win for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a one-possession game.
Cowboys 36.
Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust, and they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
Play action now. Murray. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
On second down, a run with Connor. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Second and 6 coming up here.
Marvin Harrison Jr. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Murray from the pistol. He takes it himself. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
It's a gain of 11.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
Shotgun handoff to Connor. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
First down.
So first down from the 41.
And the Cardinal first down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Incomplete.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Intended for
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
He was defended by Deron Bland.
Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
8 yards. And it's fourth down.
Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Dak now from the gun. Lost control of another one. And the Cardinals grab it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Connor on the inside give. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
First down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Kyler with a chance to run it here. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.